shall be perfect.
It's time for the Cerebrates to get down. Celebrate good time. No. This is Hydra versus Modesty. ZVZ best of 3. Glee. Yes. This is a ZVZ champion. Hydra won his MSL and his ZVZ final against Great. A ZVZ champion versus a ZVZ specialist. Modesty's other matchups versus Terran versus Protoss are not that great. I believe they're both below 40%. Let's say below 50% just to be safe on that estimate. But his ZVZ is well over 50%. Could be 60 actually. I just looked at this, but my brain is like blanking. Someone reformatted my brain. But here we go. ZVZ. You knew it was coming. Except up at the 10 o'clock position in yellow is, please don't change the colors, good, is Hydra without his collar popped. Very strange. But down at the 5 o'clock position in red is Modesty. So Modesty red, Hydra in yellow. Please don't change the colors, please don't change the colors, please don't change the... Okay, good. We're set. So Modesty in red. Gotta remember. Since my brain was reformatted, it's probably going to be very difficult to do this. But okay, let's get some predictions from the Nukenites. Here's one from a guy named Ranchin DA. Not sure who that is. Writes, Hydra will probably take out Modesty, although I wouldn't be surprised at all if I'm wrong. Those darn ZVZ specialists are capable of taking anyone out. So true, so true. Ranchin. Alright. Let's look at the build orders here. We're about to see if the hatcheries or the spawning pools come up for both, so it's time to pay attention to the damn ZVZ. Let's check it out. No, we got Overlords coming up for both. Might be a second before we know, so let's move on to another prediction. Here's one from Canard60. Writes, Hydra can keep his color up. He won't be needing Modesty. Nice turn of words there. Alright, we got 3 drones coming up for both, and... yep, we're going to have 12 hatches from both. They're both moving out with their drones. And this is a 4-player map, so it's pretty safe, fairly safe, to go for a 12 hatch on this kind of map. And it is cross position, so it should be fun either way. Let's get another prediction, since they're both going for macro. Another one from Ritter writes, I have heard that Modesty has long monkey hands. That's got to be an advantage. I don't know why, I just like that one. Another one. Oh, my video is glitching a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't show up on the final product, which it most undoubtedly will. Oh, dear Lord. My video player used to do this, so I'm wondering if it's starting to do it again, or if this is the actual video. Oh, man. Don't lag. No one likes lag. Freaking lag jerks. Son of a... God. Let's get another prediction while my brain is boiling with hatred. Here's one from John is... Oh, I just saw like a Korean loading sign. I think this guy is recorded from the actual internet stream. Come on. Where's the professionalism? Here's another one from John is my nameful. Whatever that means. I predict that Hydra will decimate all opponents with his pirate skills. He will last until he meets Flash in the finals. Flash alone will be able to stand up to the Monocle Zerg. Flash will win 2 Hydra 3-0, causing thousands of mortals to cry Imba amidst wailing and gnashing of teeth. Nice. Okay, this is a mirrored build from the two. And since this is cross positions, we might actually see a longer ZVZ if the initial Zergling battles don't leave anyone the victor. It's always fun to see those long ZVZs that get to hive tech and whatnot. Very rare. But late game ZVZ is actually one of my favorite matchups. It's one of the most interesting matchups by far because there are so many different strategies, so many different routes you can take. There's Modesty trying to pick at one single Zergling there, but Hydra manages to sneak by. Hydra trying to chase down that pesky Zergling. Yeah, but late game CVZ is so spectacular and amazing that I don't mind that we don't get it that often. It's like a special treat when it finally happens. Your eyes perk up and you realize, oh man, this is going to be late game CVZ. This is going to be amazing. And it's always amazing. I've never seen a late game CVZ that wasn't spectacular and amazing. Especially when you start getting out the Defilers, freaking plague of a whole grouping of mutas. It's excellent. They almost forced the mutas to morphs just to save their HP. So freaking sweet. Hydra trying to take out one of those Zerglings. We have Zergling speed from both. Yes, they both have Zergling speed. We're going to see the Zerglings chase each other in the middle, taking down a drone. Early drone loss from Modesty. You can see him swallowing. Like, crap. Just lost a drone and a mirrored build, and I lost a drone. That's not good. So he has to take down a drone of his own, otherwise the game is probably going to slowly snowball into Hydra's favor. But there are so many Zerglings out, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more drone snipes in this game. Hydra is pushing forward with all of his Zerglings as Modesty is just getting ready with his Spire to come up on the other side, but Hydra may have way more Zerglings. Yeah, I think Hydra is pushing in with his Zerglings, trying to push the front. He does have way more Zerglings coming in, surrounding everything that Modesty has. Modesty pulling some drones off the line, but looks wow, that's going to be it. Look of despair and disappointment from Modesty says it all. Yeah, he was not prepared, did not pump the Zerglings that he needed. Decided to focus on his mutas, and it looks like Hydra might have bypassed mutas completely on his way to do this. Just a fake out almost by pumping nothing but Zerglings. That was nice. No sunken colony at the front or anything for Modesty to defend himself from this onslaught. Hydra takes out the natural expansion with ease, takes that out, and he's pumping nothing but reinforcements inside this main. He can end this with Zerglings pretty easily, because even though the Mutalisks are out now, there's a couple mutas, it's not going to be enough. Look at this. Drone massacre, genocide, and atrocity. Abomination in the eyes of the Overmind, and man, oh god, there we go. So Hydra wins game 1. ZVZ is a coin flip of a matchup, though, so definitely don't think that Modesty is out of this yet. He's got a little bit unlucky there with his certain strategy and did not prepare for the outcome and did not see the Zerglings running out with his Overlord. Just unpreparedness overall, but he will have another couple of chances to turn things around. Alright, so that's been Nuke. Let's move on to the next ZVZ, shall we?